Monday, and we have the markets in front of us to make new decisions and see exactly what the market has for us. So, welcome to my live stream. If you're watching me for the very first time, show some love, subscribing, guys. Okay, let me share live and also flip my camera. Hi, brother. Hi, brother. Nice to have you here. Good morning. So we're currently looking at GBP USD. We had a powerful gap over the weekend, and I'm currently in a sell position. So for those who are just joining us and maybe you have your accounts ready, you can go in for a sell on GBP USD, a 20 pips stop loss, a 20 pips stop loss. Okay, so you can sell GBP USD having a 20 pips stop loss, and let's write it all the way down. All right, so the market actually did exactly what we anticipated, because remember on Friday we sold from here, but we had a very tight stop loss, so price stopped us out and actually crashed. Okay, price actually tapped 1.35500 where we thought price was going to go. So right now, let me share this sell with my guys. So if you are currently trading, you can take a sell on GBP USD. Okay, do not risk too much. It's a 20 pips stop loss. So if you're joining us for the very first time, we go live daily, and feel free to subscribe to the channel and show some love by also liking this live stream. Tell me in the comment section where you're streaming from, and share thoughts. That's right, guys. So for those joining us for the very first time, you are welcome. We love you guys. We love you. Okay, let's analyze the charts now together and see exactly what's happening in the market. Okay, so that you shouldn't be blind about what we are doing. Shouldn't be blind about what we are doing. Okay, let's just get a clean chart. Hello, Crystal Lean. Nice to have you here. Hope you're doing great. So this is the sell we had over the weekend. This is the sell we had last week on Friday. That actually hit our SL on Friday and gapped all the way down. So let's now get a new chart and analyze. So Crystalline, where are you joining us from? Tell us in the comment section where you're joining us from. Nice to have you here, guys. I'm so honored to have you all here with me. Okay, so we'll start from the daily, because we did top down on Saturday. So those who were here with me actually saw everything. We did top down on Saturday. Oh, okay. Alberta, all the way from Canada. Yeah, I saw the latest news, what's happening right now in Alberta. I wish you guys the best. I wish you all the best. I'm so pleased and I'm so happy to have you on my live stream. Thank you very much. Angelica, wow, nice to have you here. Where are you joining us from? Where are you streaming from? Angelica, tell us in the comment section where you're streaming from. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, feel free, okay? Show some love by subscribing to the channel so we keep it going, we keep building. Hot Ice FX all the way from Nigeria. This is actually a global family, okay? I'm so happy to have you guys from every part of the world on this live stream. I really do appreciate it. Thank you very much, all the way from North America down to Africa, down to South Africa, because in 10 City 1000 is all the way from South Africa. Crystalline is all the way from Canada, and Hot Ice FX all the way from Nigeria. No, I do simple. I am a forex trader. I trade forex, crypto, and futures. That's what I trade. Okay, so on the daily time frame, let's look at what's happening. Okay, what we see on the daily. The first thing you need to know on the daily time frame is to find out the market direction. Okay, trend direction. That's the most important thing. Trend direction. The first thing as a trader you need to understand is direction. My South African people are leading. What's up? So you can also drop your flag. Drop your flag in the comment section. Let's know where you're streaming from. So market direction is everything. Once you understand direction, you are cool because you know exactly what you have to do. Because in Forex, we have just two things to do. My Nigerian guys are doing it. You have just two things to do. It's either you sell or you buy. Okay? So if you don't know the direction, you don't know if you should be selling or buying. Because if the market is going up, it means you should be buying. And if the market is going down, it means you should be looking for sell opportunities. Right? So the first thing is market direction. That's why we talk more about market structure. Understanding market structure. Market structure tells you we are creating an upwards trend, a downwards trend, or a consolidation trend. Because we actually have three different types of trends in the market: the uptrend, the downtrend, and the consolidation. So once you understand the trend, then you have a bias. Okay? You have a bias. Now you take trades based on your edge. Maybe you have a simple strategy that will tell you, okay, when you see this, you should be taking action or you should take action. Okay. So at this point, looking at the daily, what do we see? The overall, that's the bigger picture. You see, we are a little bearish because we just started the bearish trend because we took out this major trend structure. This major structure, sorry. Like I dropped a video last week about internal and external trends. So this is the structure of the external trend. But within the internal trend, you will see that we've been creating higher highs and higher lows, telling us internally we are bullish. Okay? Internally, we are bullish. Okay. So the external trend on the daily is bearish. Why the internal trend is bullish? What is the internal trend all about? Internal trend is actually more of a pullback, which reflects the lower time frame structure. Okay. So this is actually a masterclass. You see, when price is moving upwards, you don't just see straight lines like this. Okay. It takes an impulsive move and a correctional move or a retracement. So during this retracement, on the lower time frame, you don't just see this line. What you see, even on that same time frame, you can see something like this. Price creating this small structure. Okay, doing this. doing this internal structure, giving us small structure. Okay. Now you get to the point where you have something like this double bottom or a head and shoulder or inverse head and shoulder, and then you have a change of trend. Okay. So that's what we are looking here for, a change of trend on the lower time frame. Okay. But as of now, this is what we are seeing, a pullback. Okay. So let me just turn it around. Since I told you we are in an up in a downtrend, let me take it the other way around. Since I said we're in a downtrend, it means we're first in an uptrend and price took out structure. Right? So at this point, what we are expecting or what we are seeing is a pullback, is this move. Okay. But this move now on the lower time frame, you see something like this. Or internal trend, you see something like this. That's what we are seeing now. Okay. That's what we are seeing. You see it here, right? Price is creating higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. So telling us we are moving to the upside, but the overall trend is bearish. So we are waiting for price to now give us a sign that it wants to start coming down for us to catch ourselves. We took a trade, but it was tight, so we got stopped out. That's why today we are still, let's forget about what we are doing and just continue on our analysis. Okay. So the higher time, the daily on the higher on the internal trend is still bullish. Okay. Now we go down to the 4 hours to see exactly what 4 hours is telling us. Good. This is where it gets fishy. Okay. Because you see, after that upward move, we had what we call a change of character because price actually created this high. It was unable to take out this high first. That's the first thing. This is the measure high. This is the measure change of character that will actually lead us to start selling fully, confidently. Because at this point, we are trying to catch sniper entries. We are trying to catch too early. Okay. We are not waiting for proper confirmation because we want to make sure we trade every day, which is even inaccurate. It's not cool. But when we are on live stream, I always like to try one or two. Okay. So when we notice this internal move, we knew that, okay, there was going to be a pullback. Okay. There was going to be a pullback. And we respected this structure. We said, okay, if price has to respect this pullback, this change of character, then this structure should also hold. But what happened? Price started to sweep the highs of this structure, but did not take out this high. Okay, telling us buyers are getting weaker over time. Okay, buyers are getting weaker. So, guys, those who are joining us, do not forget to show some love by subscribing. Thanks very much for joining our live stream. We so much appreciate so much appreciate having you here, and we are currently on GBP USD. We are doing some analysis on GBP USD, trying to catch some good sales for today. Okay, so show some love by subscribing, guys. Also like the video, the live stream. You can also share with friends, invite others to join us as we do this. Okay, subscribing to the channel will go a long way to help. And I really want to appreciate you guys because lately you've been showing so much love. Honestly, you've been showing so much love. I'm getting so many more new subscribers, so many more viewers, and the watch hours are increasing because of the love you guys are showing me. I really do appreciate. Honestly, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. You guys are a very sweet family. I've never had such. I really do appreciate, man. Thank you guys so much. And for the comments you guys are dropping under my videos, guys, thank you very much. I really do appreciate that. It means a lot to me. I have a bigger channel, but the channel is not even up to 1,000 subscribers. So I decided to build this one with you guys from crash. So every little thing you do really means a lot to me. Okay, it means a lot to me. We are already 286 subscribers so far on this channel, which is, guy, you know, 286 different families, guys, different people, different cultures. It means a lot to me. You guys are a very sweet family. So I really do appreciate it. Okay, so we hoped that Price should respect, but Price actually gave us this sell, a massive one. But that was over the weekend when we were sleeping. We could do nothing about it. So we got stopped out because we respected this zone and we did not actually have a wide stop loss. That's the error we made because this was a structural high. Okay, this is a strong zone. I wasn't supposed to put the tight stop loss because we were trying to catch a big trade. This trade was going to give us at least 200 pips or 100 pips plus. But now we just risk only $20, only 20 pips, sorry. Normally, this is a high. I was supposed to at least give some breathing space. If it's my internal moves like the one we are catching today, we are risking just 20 pips because we know price might decide to pull all the way up to this zone. And if price has to pull up to this zone, some people's capital will not be able to hold them. So that's exactly what we do. Okay, so looking at the 4 hours, you realize we are still within this zone. So I look at this 4 hours as internally bearish. Okay, we are starting a bearish trend at this point. Wow. Alexandra, Brian, you're welcome to the channel. I'm so happy to have you here. Okay, and please, if you're not subscribed, show some love by subscribing. Tell me, where are you streaming from? Where are you streaming from? We always have our WhatsApp on the screen. So that those who want to maybe take Forex serious can actually contact us. So you can hit this number on WhatsApp and you'll get all what you need. 65 plus 237 651 8995. There should be a 6 here. Excuse me. Am I messing up? Okay. North Carolina, all the way from the USA. Nice to have you here, bro. Nice to have you here. I'll be waiting to get a WhatsApp message from you so you can save this number and contact us on WhatsApp. Okay. Don't bother. We have free lessons and you can as well have paid lessons. It all depends on you, on what you want. And even the channel, you have a lot of content here on this channel to guide you through Forex. Okay. Okay. So guys, like I was saying, we are still internally bearish on this, on GBP USD on the 4 hours. But the major trend for us to know that, okay, the major 4 hours, we are becoming bearish. It means we have to take out these lows. Okay. This is the lowest point price got to. This is the most recent swing low. Okay. But when after price created the swing high, but after that, price has been unable to take out these highs, telling us sellers are now winning. Buyers are losing their strength. You see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 touches of this zone. So we can consider this a resistance, a strong resistance zone. Okay. This can be considered a very strong resistance zone. And when price gets to a resistance, there is more of self there are more sales opportunities. Okay, you get more sale opportunities. Okay, now that we've seen that on the 4 hours, what do we do? We go down to our entry time frame, which is the 1 hour. Okay, I love entering on the 1 hour. Good. Price pulled all the way up to this zone, was unable to break it. You see, right? Price was unable to break above this zone, and this was too early. I couldn't take any decision at this time because it was before our trading session. Now, if you have to draw out another resistance around here, what do you see? Price reacts around this zone. Whenever price gets here, it reacts, telling you this is a strong resistance zone. If price breaks this resistance, then we should be expecting it back to this other resistance. Okay. If we were in a downtrend, we would have been seeing supports. But now, you see, price is creating but resistance zones, telling us there is more of, or there is more possibility for us to see sales. Now, if price breaks and closes above this zone, it means buyers might push it all the way up to this resistance. Or if they break this resistance, then we know that the buys, we are going to be buying this week. Okay, the buy is, it's going to be a buying season. So at this point, we just have to watch, 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 watch. Okay, we are currently in on a sell. Okay, the reason why we had this sell, you see, this powerful bearish engulfing around this our key level, and price decided to pull back to it. The engulfing candlestick came when it wasn't our selling session, so we had to wait and not take action. But once price came back to the zone, okay, we got in aggressive and had a wide stop loss, 20 pips. This is where our stop loss is. But if price decides now to close above here, it means it will become dangerous, and we will have to understand that. Guys, be careful. So that is it as of now on GBP USD. So share your thoughts in the comment section, guys. What do you think we should be doing? What are your thoughts? And what is your biggest trading challenge? What's the problem you face as a trader that you think is holding you back? What's causing you to be unprofitable? What's keeping you down? Okay. Is it psychology? Like, is it technical analysis? Is it risk management? Share it in the comment section. And for those joining us for the very first time, show some love by subscribing to the channel, guys. Subscribe to this channel, and you can as well like the video, share the video. Let's make it go viral, guys. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe. We have a whole lot of free lessons here for you. You can learn just from this channel and find and understand market structure, understand profit, and become profitable. Is it entries? What is it that's holding you back? That's delaying you from being profitable? A couple of weeks, I've been talking a lot about risk management, because that's actually, oh, but I hope you can hear me now. For the past couple of weeks, I've been talking a lot about risk management, because that's actually what keeps you alive in the market. You know, so many people get into Forex and they forget about survival and focus more on profits. And that's where so many people get stuck. So many people end up blowing accounts. So many people end up giving up because they focus more on trying to make money in a space where you have to learn how to lose, learn how to survive, learn how to grow before making money. Yes, Forex might look flashy on the internet. It might look flashy um, on social media. It might seem easy when you get started because you might be lucky to have some beginner luck, and you see yourself making some crazy profits from your first few trades. You take $100 account, you see yourself turning it into $1,000, and you feel like, wow, is this how easy this forex thing is? Is this how easy this forex thing is? Yeah, but over time, the difference between a profitable trader and a consistently profitable trader, or a loser and a consistently profitable trader, is the fact that yes, a profitable trader will make wins. For those joining us, we are currently selling GBP USD. Okay, we have a sell trade going on GBP USD, and it has a 20 pips stop loss. It has a 20 pips stop loss, and we are targeting a 1:5 because we are targeting 100 pips. Okay, so if you want to get in, it's not yet late. Okay, you still have the possibility to join us. You still have the possibility to join us on this trade, on this sell on GBP USD. And tell me in the comment section, what is your biggest trading challenge? Is it risk management? Is it finding good entries? Is it technical analysis? Is it knowing where to place your stop loss when you enter a trade? Is it the fact that stop loss is haunting you, or price is not haunting your stop loss? Whenever you place a stop loss order, price start going straight to it. Like it's like the market was waiting for you to get in. Are you facing that in the market? If you're facing that, share it in the comment section. And for those joining us, tell us in the comment section, where are you joining us from? Where are you streaming from? You can share the color of your flag in the comment section. Let's get it going. Let's get it going, guys. So this is GBP USD. We have done our analysis and we've seen that the daily is still bullish, but we have an internal change of character on the 4 hours and a cleaner change of character on the 1 hour because price was creating higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, failed to create a higher high and came all the way down, took out the most recent higher low. Okay, our stop loss is too tight. Yes, if you want to follow the trend too long, you can place your stop loss above structure. Okay, you can place your stop loss above structure. That should be about 40 pips from your entry. That's about 1.36400. That's where you should place your stop loss, and then you can now target the lows. Okay, that's how I traded, or that's how I trade my big accounts. But for my small accounts, I have to trade like a complete beginner who is looking for funds to grow. Okay, so with that, you will not have to risk too much. So here you'll be targeting just 130 pips, making a 1:3. That's a good risk to reward, right? So this is the actual setup. This is the actual setup. So guys, keep dropping your thoughts in the comment section. And for those who want to relate with me, feel free. You can hit me up on WhatsApp, okay? If I don't reply you now, I will reply you. Even if it's not today, not now, not this week, but I'll reply you. I have to. I reply all my messages. Okay? So for those joining us, show some love by subscribing, guys. Subscribe to the channel. Let's see how our channel hits 500 new subscribers. Then, guys, please, I want you guys to do one favor. Okay? Please share my YouTube with your friends. Share my YouTube link with your friends and let them subscribe to the channel. Let's push the channel. We have a goal of hitting 500 subscribers this month of May. Please help me to achieve that. Okay, I really appreciate that. Please help me share it and let them subscribe to the channel. For those joining us, we are currently on GBP USD. We are looking at sales on GBP USD. Okay, and we are targeting 1.35 thousand as our first main take profit level. Well, I'll take my first partials at 50 pips. That's 1.85500, somewhere here. Let me adjust it. Yeah, that's my first TP level. Guys, if we hit 500 subscribers, I'll be so happy. I'll be so happy, and we'll have something big to do for this channel. Okay, and we don't just do live streams. We have a whole lot of videos on this channel, so go back, watch the videos. I have a whole playlist for beginner traders. Okay, like right now the 2026 version is dropping. I'm dropping it weekly. This week I have to drop another video. Okay, I promised you guys to drop support resistant trading, so it'll be dropping, if not today then tomorrow. So make sure you watch the other videos before watching that one, so that you should understand. For those who are struggling or finding it difficult to understand market structure, I think I have videos for you on the channel. Hi, Glory, all the way from Cameroon. You see, we have actually touched the whole world now. Okay, we've touched the whole world, because Cameroon is a continent. It's not just a country. Yeah. So we've had people from America, we've had people from Canada, we've had people from South Africa, we've had people from Nigeria, and now we've had people from the continent of Cameroon, La Continent. Also, Le Continent. Nice to have you guys. So please, let's achieve the goal. Let's achieve the goal, guys. Let's share the channel with our friends to see if we can hit 500 subscribers this month. I'm doing my own best. I'm doing my part. I thought as well, price might go up to 1.35, 300 before coming. Well, it's possible. Okay, it's possible. So everything is possible in the market. The reason why I always recommend 20 pips is because of historic data. Okay, I've studied the charts of GBP USD for years now, and I've noticed that 60 to 70% of the times when price gets to a key level, and if you are trading key levels, right, price always gives you about 20 pips relax or range to trade within. So if you are wrong, if price has to maybe respect, it won't go up to 20 pips. It will respect less than 20 pips and go in your favor. If it goes above 20 pips, there's a possibility you were wrong. So that's why I keep saying 20 pips stop loss. Okay, but for my swing traders, we are taking a 40 pips stop loss. For swing traders, you place your stop loss above the 1 hour structure. Okay, and if you want to be more safe, or you want to feel safer, you can place it above this high, the last high, which will be approximately 40, approximately 50, approximately 59 pips to 60 pips. Yeah. So imagine you losing 5% of your account on a single trade. That's crazy, right? So the thing is, if you get stopped out at 20 pips, it's very okay. Once price comes back up and give you another confirmation, you take a trade, risking the same 20 pips. Okay? Risking the same 20 pips, and you still make a lot because you're one win. See, the thing is, I'm just here to encourage someone. Okay, I'm not actually a signal provider. I'm here to encourage someone and let you know that even if you lose in trading, it doesn't mean it's bad. Okay, once you understand that Losing is part of the game. You take away that fear, the fear of losing, you take it out and expose yourself to opportunities. Expose yourself to opportunities. Actually, I have a platform account. What's the name of that platform? I don't even know the name. I don't know if it's a Nigerian platform or what, but it's not a Nigerian platform. I just saw their advertisement and it was so good, and I decided to try. Okay, and it was very, very affordable. So I took the prop firm. I entered the trade on Friday with the prop firm. I had all this noise that we see here. I'm not feeling it. That's my trading style. I'm a swing trader. I'm not feeling it. But now for the day traders, for us who have to day trade, okay, for those who are expecting me to drop a signal here, I cannot tell you to place a stop loss above here because maybe you have a 20 to 50, $100 account and you'll be struggling to hold. No, no, no. If you hold all the way up here, yes, it's good because it will also reduce the number of trades. I remember there was a time when I had, I think it was $25, and I was trading GA. And GBP AUD is a pair. I don't day trade. I swing trade. I swing trade it. And now for over a year plus, I've not traded GBP AUD like freely because I decided to, excuse me, I decided to focus more on GBP USD. So it's very possible for you to swing trade even with a small account, okay? Because if you risk $5 from your $20, it means you have 4 trades, okay? And once you master trend direction, you understand market. Even if you are risking $5, it's okay because price might take a long while to give you a profit. But your stop loss is also safe because it's in a safe place. Okay, you are giving yourself enough breathing space, enough room for error, stuff like that. So that's why I even recommend you starting with not less than $100. Okay, if you're trading with not less than $100, that's cool. It means if you have $100 and you're risking just $5 per trade, that means you have about 20 trades, which is good. You have about 20 trades to blow the account, which is very, very good. Okay, it's not bad for a beginner trader. So for those joining us, show some love by subscribing, guys. We're currently on GBP USD. Okay, we are selling GBP USD. Well, price has gotten to our entry and it is stopped as usual. It doesn't want to move. Price has given us 2 stop losses. It gave us 1 stop loss live last week. Like, guys, can you imagine? Price disgraced the market. The market disgraced us. But do we have a choice? No. There is nobody bigger than losses in this market. So if you consider it a disgrace, it's your disgrace, not mine. I don't feel it because I know what I'm doing. I've done this for years. I did not just start last week. I've done it for years and I know exactly what I'm doing. This has given me profit. This is what I'm living off. So a loss or losses will not scare me off. Losses will not cause me pain. I just understand that, oh, this is part of it. Accept it. Or you let it, or you resign, you quit. That's why for my guys who have small accounts, upgrade your accounts, okay? Upgrade your accounts. Instead of you trying to trade small accounts, raise funds. If you don't know how to trade, look for someone who can educate you on how to trade. Get the right knowledge. And then struggle, raise funds. Come back. If you want to have a personal account, you can have between you can have a $500 account, $300 or 500, and then you focus more on prop firms. That small account is just to for your maybe if you're in Africa, right? I'm saying this for my Africans, but if you're in Europe, you should have at least $1,000 account. So that $500 account is just for your upkeep to make you feel alive while you trade prop firms. Okay. because with prop firms, at least you can raise more funds, you can have some good payouts. Imagine you risking $50 to buy a prop firm, and then from the prop firm you make $500 payout. It's good, right? That's a 10x. So once you have the right knowledge, passing a prop firm cannot be a challenge, because with the strategy I've taught most of my students, and I've even shared a lot of it here on YouTube. Yeah, two trades, just two good trades will pass your prop firm. Let's take, for example, you have $500 account, 500,000 account, $5,000 account, sorry, from an affordable prop firm. Maybe you bought it for $50 or less, and you're targeting, you have a one-step challenge, all right? Because you can go to, you can also go for a one-step challenge. You're targeting, your target is 8%. 8% of $500 is $400. Is $4, yes, 400, or $5,000 is $400. Okay, now you are risking $50, targeting a 1:5 on a single trade. Okay, so since you are targeting a 1:5, there are times when you can decide to just close it at 1:4. So once you get a 1:5 twice, or 1:4.5 twice, you've already passed your challenge, right? And you're risking just $50, not up to anything. Your maximum daily drawdown could be $150, and you're risking just $50 out of $150, which means you give yourself even 3 chances each day. You get the point. So it's very easy to make it with prop firms. But the thing is, get the right knowledge. Knowledge is the first thing, the most important. Once you get it, it's easy to pass. Now, if you take your first trade, you lose. Second trade, you lose. It's still very okay. You still have enough chances, so many chances to trade. You're not blowing the account. But if you take your first two trades and take profit, you've passed the account already. You get it? So that's just the advantage of having the right knowledge and understanding, having an edge in the market, and knowing how to use it with proper risk management. When you guys hear me talking about risk management, is because risk management actually, like over risking, actually dealt with me. I learned the hard way. I learned the hard way, and I was forced to humble myself and learn how to manage risk. Yes, it was by force. I did not have a choice, because the only choice I had was to quit or humble myself. So I choose to humble myself, because quitting has never been my thing. In everything I do, I always try to see the end. That's me. And I think that's how entrepreneurs think. Yeah, as a trader, um, if you haven't gone through that part, it means you have a good mentor. Yeah, you have a good mentor. Because if you don't, you must go through it. You must go through that pain of losing, to the point where you have to humble yourself. So my request to you guys is, if each, like, imagine if each of us bring 10 new subscribers to this channel, imagine how far the channel will go. It means just this week alone, let's say 10 this week, right? Just this week alone, we'll be above 400. We'll be close to 400 new subscribers, 400 subscribers on this channel. So guys, please do something, okay? Please share it with friends. Tell them, just go subscribe to the channel. Even if you are not, just subscribe. It will cost you nothing. Like, it's not costing them anything to subscribe, right? Subscribing is free. You don't need data. The same data. You never had a mentor. You've just been learning, self-learning. Wow. On YouTube. That's powerful. That's powerful. You've tried. But the truth is, that's not enough, because that's random content. Random content. You go here, you take this, maybe this other person will contradict it. Yeah. So that's it. Good. Normally, you have to get confused on YouTube. You have to get confused on YouTube. Yeah. Most of us try that. We tried that. And we realized that on YouTube, today you learn this strategy, tomorrow you come, you receive another pop-up, another strategy. Some people just create contents on YouTube for content's sake, and they're not here to actually educate you to make you find profitability. So they give you some basics that you try, you see it working, but you don't know everything you need to know about what you've learned, and you end up messing up and you blow your account, and you still feel like, oh, this thing, I'm still a loser and this thing doesn't work. So that's it. That's why I keep talking about getting the right mentor, someone who cares about your success, not just a sign up, because so many people um, sign you up as ticket buyers. Okay, they don't see you as mentees because you can't get access to them, you can't call them when you need them, you can't do anything. Guys, can you imagine, for 1 hour we've been here for 1 hour and the market is stopped where it is? So we are gradually coming to the end of our live stream. We always have this live stream 1 hour. So guys, feel free to maybe share your worries in the comment section. Hot Ice FX, you're always very, very active. I really appreciate that. I appreciate that. That's dope. It helps a lot. And I believe you are learning a lot too. Just keep showing up, bro. You're always there. And I'll always be there for you guys. Yeah. Only on Thursdays that we'll have a challenge with New York sessions, because on Thursdays I always step out. Okay, I always go to town to do one or two. On Thursdays, I go out before New York session. Immediately after London session, I always step out. So that's why um, I I always have I always have just London session on Thursdays. Yeah. Yeah, that's it, bro. That's it. And I love that. I love that. The goal is to make some people find profitability through these live streams. Okay. Make some people raise funds through these live streams. Make some people understand what Forex is through these live streams. Okay. We're talking about the gap above. If you notice, we filled more than half of the gap. So you're looking at the gap from here to here, but I'm looking at the gap from here. Price actually opened down here, which means price gap all the way from here to here over the weekend. That was close to 100 pips. That's about 80 something pips. So actually filled it. So if you are expecting that price should fill all the way up to the point you were thinking, cool, it's possible, but I'm not expecting that because price has filled more than half of the gap. So this is more like we had candlesticks over the weekend, okay, all the way down to this point, a bearish engulfing. And now you see we've had a pullback. Looking at that image, that candlestick I've drawn, I believe it has explained the story to you, right? For those who did not understand what that gap was all about. So this gap is more like a big bearish engulfing that opened on Saturday to Sunday, okay? Friday night to Sunday night. So this is the Saturday candle, a big bearish engulfing. Now you see price has pulled back half of it, and you see this is a support, a resistant level where price is. That's why we are selling. Okay, there's a strong resistant level, so price might decide to respect this. It's not accurate, it's not 100%, but if price decides to respect this, then we are in, we'll make money. But if price decides not to, that's if price decides to violate it, then we lose some funds, which is very okay. Glory, I know this was you were lost about, you did not actually understand this, but now I believe the clarity is sure. You are very, very clear now. You know exactly what it means. So when looking at the gap, okay, look at the first candle. Once you look at the first candle, if the candle is bullish, it means it started from down, right? But if the candle is bearish, it means it started from up. So now it started from down. So this green candle is where price opened from this bottom. Now we are going up. We've been going up. It means the gap has been filled. If you take your Fibonacci from the highest point, price got to the lowest point. You see that we filled more than 50% of the gap, which is cool. So price has filled more than 50% of that candlestick, which is very, very okay. So at this point, we just watch and see if price will respect this zone. But if it doesn't, it's very okay. Losing is part of this game, okay? Avoiding losses is actually staying away from trading. If you think losing is not your thing, then trading is not also your thing, okay? If you're that kind of person who don't lose, I don't lose, no. I'm always successful in every endeavor. Yeah, that's true. You could be successful in trading while losing. But if you say you will never lose, then sorry. Please, for those who even think of being my mentees, go you. Because me, I'm losing me, and I teach people how to lose. Yes, I teach people how to lose so that you can become profitable. Because if you don't know how to lose, sorry, profitability will never be your thing. Because one bad trade will blow your account, will take shit from you. You will blow shit. So my guys, we are 1 minute 40 seconds to the end of our live stream. For those who are joining us now, we are currently selling GBP USD. It's not late. We are still at our entry, so you can get in with us. Let's make some cash. Okay, it's not financial advice. Risk what you can afford to lose. And subscribe to the channel, and looking forward to see you guys during New York session. I'll come back on at New York session or during New York session, so that let's see how far we've gone on this trade, and have some vibing. We should vibe a little and see how we can actually ameliorate in our trading. Okay, you guys should understand that English is not my first language. I'm an African. I'm not from Britain. So when we're on these live streams, when I say shit, just take the shit, because that's our shit. If I speak my first language, nobody will understand. So let's get it going. And for those joining here who speak French, just tell me bonjour in the comment section, and we'll just switch everything to French, because we also speak French on our live streams. Love you guys. Bye-bye. See you guys during New York. And our hourly candlestick is closing bearish. It's closing below the key level. Let's see. Let's just watch it close. Let's watch it close. 6 seconds. It's at the key level. It's at 99. Good. It closed. I closed above. Did it close above? Yeah, it did. It played us. All right, guys. See you guys during New York. So have a blessed day, and we get it going, guys.